What's up, YouTube universe? This is Michael, back again with the cooking video. Today we're doing our Thanksgiving dinner, and we'll show y'all how we prepare our turkey. This is the way we've been doing it forever. Got your turkey pan, of course. Got your Reynolds oven bag and the tie that it comes with. And what we usually do, we unravel the bag. We get us we get the bag started here. We like to put us about a small little bit of butter, maybe about a tablespoon or so. What y'all think? I think that's a tablespoon. I like to take and put it in the middle of the bag. I take, and while I got it in here, see it in the bag, I take and smash it up, I get the bag real good and coated. I'm gonna do that back here. Hold on a minute, y'all. And there we got the inside of the bag coated with the butter. And now we also like to put a tablespoon of flour. Let's go ahead and there we go. Tablespoon of flour. We'll stick it here inside the bag here. And as y'all can see, I've already put my turkey in the bag here. I didn't want to go through the whole process so y'all seeing me take the paper off and clean it and take the giblets and stuff like that out of it. So I'll just sped up the process. But I have a little story I want to tell y'all before I throw this in the oven at 350 degrees. I'm going to cook it for about 3.5 hours, or until it reaches 165 degrees. You check the temperature at the thigh. Make sure you do not touch the bone with your meat thermometer. Check this story out, y'all. I say it's about 13 years ago. Me and my cousin, little cousin, we're preparing the turkey like I'm doing now. And he's really never done it before, and it's his first time. So we're pulling out the giblets, the heart and stuff, and I tell him what all that is. And then I pull out the neck, the turkey neck, which is right here. And he said, "What is that?" So I thought I'd play a little joke on him, and I said, that's the turkey's penis. That's what we're gonna eat later on. Oh God, that was a good joke to play on him. So if y'all know someone that don't know much about a turkey, try to pull this joke over on them. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. I'm gonna tie it off, and I'm gonna put a small slit in the top. Pop it in the oven, 350 degrees. We are fixing another tradition of ours, pot roast. So stay tuned to that. I'm fixing to cut up the vegetables. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Here's the vegetables I will be using: potatoes and onions. Let me tell you a little story about that, y'all. I'm sure y'all are like, man, we're tired of your stories, but check this out. Forever, when we cook pot roast, we always mix in a whole bunch of vegetables like cabbage, carrots, celery, potatoes, onions, and a few other ones along with the pot roast. And don't get me wrong, I like it. It's real good. I'll eat it. But I always say every year, what if I get to make a pot roast, but with only the vegetables I want in it, which was potatoes and onions. So everybody decided this was the year I finally get to do that. I'm like, really? So I'm on it, y'all. I'm making this the way I want it. Just meat, potatoes, and onions. I'm gonna put some cream of mushroom soup and some cream of potato soup. So let's throw all this in the crock pot and see how it turns out. We're using this nice 2-pound chuck roast. This is my roast of choice, y'all. And there you go, y'all. There's my potatoes, onions, cream of mushroom soup, cream of potato soup. I put just a little bit of butter and just a tad bit of water. And under all that, there is a 2-pound chuck roast. And I'm going to cook it on high for 4.5 hours. Or you can cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours, whatever you prefer. But I'm trying to get it done same time the turkey gets done. And my mom's going to come in here and try to make the rest of the sides and things. And everybody just be thankful for something, you know. The reason why I'm cooking this turkey and pot roast stuff my mom usually does every year, because as many of y'all might know, she does have cancer, so I'm helping out the best I can. So y'all be thankful for something, you know. Don't take life for granted. But when all the food gets done, we'll get another shot of it, and I will be back. And here we are. We have a little ham we're gonna cook. Nothing fancy. Hickory smoked. It's fully cooked ham. So see how this is gonna turn out, y'all. We've never used one of these. We usually buy the real big smoked hams you have to cook. But this one says it's fully cooked. Figure why not? Let's give it a shot. See what we're dealing with, y'all. See if we can't get all this paper here off of it. Pretty neat. Very, very juicy. I don't tell you that much. Very juicy. Must be in some kind of bag. Let's take it, flip it over here. There we go, y'all. That's a bag. That is why we're having so much trouble here getting it out. Pre-sliced. Like that. Like that. It's cured in brown sugar. I hope for this good. I don't have to make my own ham glaze, y'all. So, what y'all think? Y'all think it looks pretty good? Tastes pretty good. So we're gonna pop this. So we're gonna, this is a fully cooked ham already, so we're gonna pop this in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes to get it good and warm. Sorry, got a good glaze on it. It's brown sugar base. So, and I will be back. And we're gonna be making these sides right here. And my mom's gonna use turkey broth and the natural turkey juices from the turkey and make this dressing. And we're going to have the green beans with the whole potatoes. And this is her favorite, the gelled cranberry sauce, which I don't like cranberry sauce at all, but this is what we do. And then I'm going to make my homemade biscuits and put that up. And this is my homemade buttermilk biscuits. We got 2 cups of self-rising flour we're going to sift here. Get all the lumps out of it. Alright, we just about got it. There we go. See how fine it looks now, y'all? We need a quarter teaspoon of salt. There we go. 1 stick of real butter, unsalted butter at that. And what I like to do is I like to grate it with a cheese grater, which I have one right here. See if we can't get it going. See how you take the butter and you go down it just like that. You get that cheese grating. I'm going to have to take the paper off here and just hold it. Alright, I like to save just a hair of the butter to grease my pan with. Just a hair, which is right here. And so I got a lot of butter here I'm gonna have to scrape out. Let's take this apart. Get the rest of our butter here. There we go. And I like to take a fork, you know, and you get all that flour and butter mixed together. And I almost left out one ingredient, y'all. Brown sugar. We want to do 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I use light. You can use what you would like, or you can use regular white granulated sugar. Then you take and you get that broke up real well. And you just keep mixing it till everything's combined good. And there you go. And you want to make your little deep well right here in the middle. And you want to put 1 1/4 cup of ice cold buttermilk. The colder the better. I let mine sit in the freezer for about 15 minutes before I put it in here. So you want to put that in right there in the middle. Make sure you get all that in there. And then you want to fold lightly. Don't stir too hard. Just fold it until you get a good good dough ball out of it. And your final step, you can put some flour on the counter or a chopping block and, you know, roll them out and make them real pretty and cut them in perfect circles. But I enjoy just the drop version. And what I mean by that is while they're still loose in the bowl, make them drop just like this. Drop biscuits. I've had them many times growing up. Many times. So this should make about maybe about 6 drop biscuits. See if we can't get a 6th one now. Usually make 6. This is because some are bigger than the other one. Let's see if we can get some spoon here and straighten that out. You want to flatten them out like so. Preheat your oven 425 degrees and bake them in 10 to 12 minutes or until the top starts to turn golden brown, and we'll be right back with the results. Making a little dessert here. It's called Pecan Pralines. You need 1 pound of light brown sugar, 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 2 cups of pecans, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to bring it all to a boil. Let it get good and mix well, and then bring the boil down to a simmer until it starts to thicken up real good. And then we're gonna spoon drop it on some wax paper or aluminum foil. And when they harden, you got some good dessert, y'all. And here we are. Just pulled my buttermilk biscuits from the oven. They're just very lightly brown, because they're very dark brown on the bottom, so they're done though. You just can't hardly see it, but they're very just light brown on top. And the finishing touches, you take some melted butter and you brush each one with your melted butter that you got. I just pour it as because it's so daggum big. There we go, y'all. Buttermilk country biscuits. Look at that. Bring y'all down now. Look at that good old steam. But yeah. Here's a shot of all our Thanksgiving food. We got our buttermilk biscuits. We got our green beans and potatoes. We got our brown gravy, which is still cooking. That's the only thing left cooking. Got the cranberry jelly. And this is one of my favorite. This is the stuffing. And then over here, we got the spiral brown sugar glazed ham. And of course, in the big pan, we got the 15-pound turkey still in the bag. Give y'all just a little peek of it. Oh man, it looks so good. And here's our dessert, our ice cold pecan pralines. And we're going to sit down, enjoy our Thanksgiving dinner today. And if y'all would please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, drop some comments, share, and when you're dropping comments, tell me something you're thankful for. Even if you do not celebrate Thanksgiving, tell me something you're thankful for in the comments. And plus, we also have some potato salad in the refrigerator. So, we're about to throw down. And as always, y'all, later. And I almost forgot, y'all, the pot roast. Man, look at that good old steam. Yeah, it's done, but it's hot, looking good and juicy. This is my favorite dish right here. So as always, y'all, later again.